I already completed this hero point, right? Oh no, I died. No, I didn't die. I didn't die. Good.
But like, I don't know. I guess I just like the idea of clean slating a game every once in a while, so everybody's kind of on the same like vein.
That's why people play ladder in Diablo.
Yeah, Path of Exile kind of does that. Though I will admit, I actually rather like this game's approach, which is specifically, okay, level 80 is max, all of your gear is side grades and cosmetic stuff. Here's a bunch of fun stuff to go do instead. Have fun.
There's
and
still
then you just do that forever.
Ascended gear and legendary gear, but we don't
like,
really need to get it.
Once you have the Ascended gear, like, that's it. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like WoW where you're constantly just finding the best in slot upgrade for your equipment. You're always just looking for, hey, let's find the let's just find something cool or new.
What do you need
or
to
not.
know?
You've already got everything, so now you're just kind of farming money for the hell of it.
There's the train.
I can't get trapped in that loop anymore.
No, I can't either.
And nowadays, it's like, oh, I ran out of content. I guess this game's dead to me now.
Yep.
And then I'll just move on with my life and play other games.
I really appreciate finishing games now. Like,
yeah.
You know,
part of me that played WoW originally is just gone now.
Yeah. That
I live
bot
in a house
is
full of WoW raiders.
Dead.
Marty is the guild master of an endgame like raiding guild, and back when my current roommate is in the guild, and my ex roommate was also in the guild, and they still do raids constantly and everything. And like, Marty has a physical copy of his old server's hardware in the house.
Oh yeah,
like signed by signed by the staff and stuff like that. Like, they're still all into that, and it just sounds like work.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for so many years now. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, at that point, you're just doing it for the community. Because like, they go to BlizzCon and stuff and meet up with their guild.
Yeah, I think part of it is like, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I think I'd be more interested. I think I'd be more interested in like MMO and community stuff, just because I'm kind of naturally antisocial, just because. And so the idea of having like an MMO that you actually have people to go back to and like hang out with, like
there was a whole chunk of playing WoW where all I ever did, I was barely playing the game aside from when the raids would come around, and otherwise I was just like hanging out in the guild forums and working and like opening up like WoW model viewer and Photoshop and making signatures for everybody.
Were we doing hearts, or are we just unlocking things?
If you're headed west.
Just the map completion. That's just generally what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that we've been passing a lot of hearts and haven't been completing them, unless you guys have been going at record pace.
I don't think I've skipped any hearts.
Record pace.
Well,
like, I don't know which hearts you're talking about specifically, but I don't think I've skipped any yet.
Because there were a ton that we passed by, and I didn't get any credit for any of them.
I'm at 13 out of 16 hearts. What are you at?
I'll have to look at the map.
Look out! Something's coming through.
I'm at 12.
Yeah, you're only one behind. Don't know which one.
Well, I haven't done the assist Ulta Metal Magicals with their surrogate. I'm currently trying to do remove the threats to German primary research in the toxic bog.
Look out!
Oh yeah, that's the one I just finished.
Right, so I'm like a third of the way through the bog one.
Yeah, so I don't know which ones you're talking about that we're skipping then.
It's probably just the one that I'm at.
Every heart on my map I think is completed right now, and I need to like discover new ones.
Yeah, so there's one at me, Keith, if you want to come. It's kind of hard to spot.
Wait, those coordinates are wrong. This gate opens right up into Griffin territory.
Oh yeah. Keith, if you want to run here, there's an event.
Jungle entanglements. That's a huge event circle with like several arrows pointing at it and a bunch of crossed swords, so it's like looks extra important.
Yep.
Oh, that's yeah, that would be probably this section of the zone's like meta event. I don't know what they are necessarily.
The Scrit Burglar. We gotta stop the Scrit Burglar. Not that one.
But yeah,
ooh.
I don't know. As I get older, I really appreciate MMOs that can kind of be beaten if they exist, or
yeah,
the ones that you can just put
So,
away.
Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny. I mean, technically, this game can be beaten.
Destiny was pretty enjoyable as long as you were okay with there not being a story.
Yep.
Because man, vanilla Destiny just didn't have a story.
I guess
I don't have time to explain what I don't have time to explain.
if you wanted to, we technically still have time to make it through Destiny 1 before. Well, like, Destiny 1, the main reason why that took forever is because we were playing with Rockwire and scheduling was awful.
Yeah, we could group up and try to go through it all. The only issue is that we're doing this.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're doing this in a time limit.
Eh.
When does Destiny come out? I think Destiny 2 is not even far off either.
Destiny 2 comes out in
It's
October.
gonna take us weeks to clean up this mess.
I mean, if we really rushed, we could do this, then Destiny.
We could. I mean, part of it is like
a lot.
with,
When am I ever going to get back to my artwork?
well, you probably wouldn't be joining us with Destiny 1 because you can't.
Can't you just play? Can't you just do artwork during the other 90% of the day that we're not playing it? What do you do with all your other time?
Well, Wander, I've been playing like Mist
Yeah,
and
we've been
editing
doing-
all that.
Yeah, so
Errands.
she's learning how to be a Let's Player. Which is time consuming.
That previous Riven knowledge really paid off. I saw that I saw that Riven's estimated to be twice as long as Mist, and your playthrough of Riven was like shorter than your playthrough of Mist.
It was.
Because
It was.
you knew where to go and what everything was, which is the entire reason why it takes a long time. It's
Well-
way harder to figure out what to even do next in Riven than Mist.
The last time I played it was over 10 years ago, maybe even close to... Yeah, wait. Yeah, probably over 10 years ago. And there were things that I just remembered locations. I didn't remember many of the puzzles. But
Yeah, but
I
you
would-
you probably knew what you were supposed to do, even if you didn't know how to solve the things.
Well, the other thing, too, was
Whereas-
I'd memorized the number system when I was really young. So...
As a new player, I didn't even know what my goal was for most of the playthrough. That was like a legit problem of like, I don't know where to go next or what I'm trying to do by going there. I just had the vague end goal, because the game tells you your final goal at the beginning, but you have no idea how to get there or how to approach solving that goal. So you just wander aimlessly and flip levers and try to figure out how to get to places until you find notebooks that explain stuff.
I'm
Like,
good at
for
that
me,
shit, though.
For me, Riven was so much longer than Mist.
Are we ready to try this again?
I think
or
part
should
of what
I
was
say, are we
wrong
ready
with
to see
my
what
playthrough of
else
Mist was I didn't know when to hold down levers.
It only happens
Like-
like once.
Quantum tunneling coil.
No, what took me a long time actually was the gear age when I was trying to rotate the entirety of the building, and I thought that I had to keep flipping the switch, like stroke for
Oh,
stroke for
weird.
stroke, and I didn't realize that I could just hold it down to rotate
You
it
didn't-
for a number of seconds.
You didn't
So-
find the simulation?
No, I had the simulation, but I was doing the flip 1, 2,
Even on the
3,
on the simulation
4,
too.
5, yeah.
Didn't you have to hold the lever in order to get into that age though?
Yes.
There's a puzzle where you have to hold the lever just to even get into that age. I think it was that age, so like they were teaching you that.
Yeah, but I was very tired. I was playing that game for 8 hours straight for Wander's stream, and I think I didn't stop until it was 4 in the morning. So part of the reason why that playthrough might have been long was because I was doing it all in one stint with only water. And yeah, pretty much.
At some point, I'll probably play through the Mist games myself. But
Chat, we really can't take people on for Destiny. It's a 3-person party.
yeah, so Destiny 1, we might accept guests for running the instance, but that would be it. And even then, that would be difficult.
I'd be shocked if we had time to finish the campaign, let alone go back for like the instance afterwards.
Yeah,
I'm a
as
ghost
well-
person.
might as well just do Destiny 2. And if people really want us to go back and play Destiny 1, we'll do it when we actually have free time. Because, yeah, we've got Divinity Original Sin.
Ah.
Yeah, more or less when this expansion comes out, which is like, Oh, time.
Yeah, we can't start anything else then.
Yeah.
We can't start doing that thing where we started stacking like PUBG and Fortnite and EDF and Guild Wars, and like there was like weird there were stages where like 3 things were overlapping at once.
Worked when Bird didn't have a life. But that was about it.
That was like a year ago.
Yeah. It's weird that we've been with this current status quo for ages. Holy shit, there's more level over there? Oh, God.
Gotta get them hero points.
Yeah.
Only at 78% completion.
I thought I was at the... I'd finished off most of this area, so I'd like gone back and found a place. No. Well, I guess I'm on my way. We are not working together, but I guess we really haven't been working together that much here.
No,
Anyway.
I generally progress faster when I'm not near you.
Fair enough.
Because then there's not a horde of people just pre-killing the entire zone. Because the gank squad getting stuff before I can contact it mostly just means that there's no enemies for me to use for the quest. And it just becomes a barren, empty wasteland.
Wonder, do we have a guild race? Missions.
Math, all the math. No.
I selected PvE, you numbskull.
Wait, what's going on?
I had selected PvE missions last week, but apparently they changed the interface with a recent update, I think. And so it reset my preference for what kind of objective like guild missions I want, and so it reset us back to world versus world objectives, which is real annoying because I don't give a shit about world versus world. I had to like run through it. So I have a commander
whole
tag.
North Zone.
Actually, create squad. I'm going to be the orange cat commander. There we go.
Oh, there's a path right here.
Wait, what is this? Why do we have...
I've made a squad so I can be a cat. Just hit, Keith can hit accept.
Oh.
There we go.
Hello. That's the raid interface, huh?
Yeah.
That's a weird sight.
It is kind of bizarre.
It's just your icons of your races, or your classes, I suppose?
Yep. Plus, like, a health bar.
Yeah. Is it even a health bar, or is it just a tile that changes color based on health condition?
It's probably like a tile that, like, goes down as you take damage.
Does this go anywhere? Trying to figure out how to navigate this environment. Ow.
I'm kind of...
Oh, you guys are all the way to the west?
We are very split up.
Yeah, I can see that.
Is there a way north? Maybe. Oh, yeah.
Are there hearts over there?
I don't know yet.
I really need to get rid of all the stuff in my inventory.
This might be a dead end.
I'm on my way to let you know.
Yeah, I think this is a dead end right here. I think you have to go somewhere else.
It's tough to prosper nowadays.
Might be a jumping puzzle, because there's a lot of weird verticality here.
Oh,
I don't really see anything.
She gave me nibbles.
How do you do?
What?
Oh, you might be in... Yeah, the hero point with the old lady. She's like, have a treat, dearie. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, she gave you food.
Yeah, I was not fully paying attention.
Gave you power food. Yeah, I'm not convinced that there's a jumping puzzle here. This might just be a weird dead end.
I feel like there's something. How'd you even get up there?
Oh, maybe on top of
these
those
guys
mushrooms?
get
Someone's
up
up
here?
there.
Okay, can I go around? Oh, there is
There
a
we
whole
go.
area here. Yeah, I think this might be some kind of... Oh, no, this isn't...
Is this a direct... Does this go somewhere, or is this a dead
This
end?
isn't necessarily a jumping
Oh.
puzzle. There's a big old area down here.
Weird. That
there's
just
a
kind of
heart,
dead-ended. Ow.
Oh, we're here. This place is
Dang it.
weirdly empty. Yeah, because this is how you get to the high-end areas, I think. Zoop. Yep, dry top. I'm not even...
Just seems like it just goes back to where we were.
Maybe?
Oh, it probably just has a jumping puzzle loot crate, then drops us back where we were.
Yeah.
Because we
I
just
can't
we already
imagine
were south of here.
most of the jumping puzzles are actually, like, worth much of anything.
Is there a place where I'm supposed to put these tuning crystals?
I've more or less shanghaied my gang squad to a high-level area for, like, 2 seconds so I could get the waypoint.
Where's Techie? Techie.
Let's see.
Yeah, where are we?
Where is that upper area? I have no idea what you found. Huh.
Oh, are you not here?
I'm like slightly south of you. Have you been down here?
Where are you? Oh, you're the weird symbol. Yeah, I was down there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the cat thing.
Might be a back path over here.
Yeah, you have to pay 300 gold. Oh yeah, I was telling the story of
Let's
World
just loop
versus
back
World.
around.
So I was doing World versus World to get this dumb cat tag, and it takes 300 gold, and you also have to like find a secret jumping puzzle in enemy territory in the World versus World section, which is super painful.
So
Yeah.
we made this configuration just so you could be a cat icon?
Well, yes.
I was confused because I thought
How
you were
did
gonna like
you get
invite
up
other
here?
people or something. There's just roads.
Here?
Yeah, there's just paths that go up the hill. I don't know if there's any reason to go up there though. I
I don't
didn't
know.
find
Okay.
anything at all.
Whatever.
I just spent a long time running in circles basically.
I'm curious, but I'm not that curious.
Was your goal to like give me and Shell and you all different icons, then invite the entire like gank squad?
So originally, well, eventually, if we could actually get each one of us commander tags, that could be kind of nice, but I don't think we're going to be playing that much. You guys could get mentor tags, but also, like, I don't know. This is, originally I got this before no. I guess there was the mentor tag originally, which is cheaper, because all you have to do is level once at max level in non-expansion content, and then you show up on the map anywhere. But by doing this, I can run around in the gank squad. Would have, like, known where to go, if that makes sense.
Ow. Alright, I have to kill everyone here. Trying to get the hero point.
Had you guys already done the Asura one, where you have to answer all the questions and
Yeah,
stuff?
I did that. I had the really easy solution of
That
there was
does
an
not
event
sound
going
familiar.
on. It's a sneaky one, because you end up you have to like actually go into like an encampment, and the heart doesn't even pop up the moment you go in there. So it takes like a little bit of trouble.
No, I'm just trying to find the girl that needs the crystals.
Oh, try the heart. Like, when in doubt.
Yeah, it's just when I go over there, she
There we
mentioned
go.
someone
Got every
else.
hero point now.
Well, I'm so close to finishing this, and I'd rather not have to...
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just a cat all the time now.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
You didn't
see...
even have to change the char.
Nope. Seriously, though, like, getting this thing was actually a huge amount of effort. Because, effectively, you have to do this, like, really nitpicky jumping puzzle. And in enemy territory. So I just randomly have players swing by and murder me just for the sake of denying me it. So I'd have to run, like, 10 minutes across the map again. To get it
finally
in
finished-
every single time. It was
finally
painful.
finished
The
heart.
thing that brings the human race together. Spite.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed.
82%. There's 3 events up here.
Cool.
I'll have to bop over there.
Oh, it's one event that's multiple parts.
Yeah.
That works.
Must grab teleport. You've made the region safer. I didn't do shit, game.
You made the what who?
It was telling me that I made the region safer. I'm like, I have done nothing besides run towards this teleporter.
I am, at best, a leech.
Yeah. Let's see. There's also a heart here on top of the event.
I'll do them
Probably
both.
do both simultaneously.
Yeah. So I'm having this weird...
the sinister camps.
I'm having this problem where there's, like, these camps, but I'm not actually able to,
Yeah. I'm
like-
like in the middle of the supposed camp and there's just nothing here.
Yeah.
Like, how do I diminish its power if it's not... How do you kill that has no life?
It was such a good episode.
Wait, episode of what?
South Park.
I've
It's a
haven't.
South Park episode about World of Warcraft.
Oh.
It was magic. Like,
Actually, it was like a trilogy of episodes, wasn't it?
was it? I
Was
want
it
to
about
say
the guy killing people in the real
I
world?
can't remember if it was over in one episode or not.
I think it was just one episode because I think I've only ever seen one episode, 2 episodes of South Park. Sorry, also the Michael Jackson one too. Kind of
I
under
also really
duress.
like the Guitar Hero episode.
I never saw it.
There's a whole Guitar Hero episode where it gets too real, so they become real rock stars by playing Guitar Hero.
Oh. Funny.
And so like there's some great moments. It goes through all the paces that you would have in like a documentary about like a rock band that goes through all the drama of like drug use and addiction and like betraying each other for record deals and all these other things. But also like they'll go to play like an acoustic performance, and it'll just be them clacking buttons because it's not plugged into anything. like it'll just be tapping
That is actually
buttons
really
and no
amusing.
sounds are coming out.
That
and then
is-
the whole audience will be like, "Oh, I love this song," and they'll start clapping along and stuff. But like you can't hear anything because he's just tapping buttons on an unplugged Guitar Hero controller for an
That's-
acoustic concert.
Actually, pretty great.
It's like, I'm gonna play John the Fisherman. I'm like, South Park never stopped being funny for me.
I never got the chance to like really get into it.
There's
Like
nothing here. How do we do this quest?
I
I'm so confused.
I guess we have to like just kind of wait. Like reinforcements are rolling in. Actually,
Oh, I
not
just
that slowly.
I just remember Chase the Dragon. Because they were fake video game rock stars, they also had fake video game drug addictions. Which is that one of them, I think Stan went to GameStop and he got this like Chase the Dragon video game, which is like one of the metaphors people use for drug addiction, but instead it's a game where you literally chase a dragon forever, and it's hyper addictive.
Huh.
Hmm.
And that was their form of being addicted to drugs as kids playing too much Guitar Hero, is that they had like a heroin metaphor video game.
That's great. I don't know. It's one of those where like I didn't really get into South Park because for a while it was just dumb videos that some of my friends kind of watched on the internet.
My parents didn't even like us watching The Simpsons
But like
for a bit.
I was a
so-
fourth. Well, I was a fourth grader, I think, when I was
I
introduced
like
to
The Simpsons, though.
when I was introduced to South Park. I was like a fourth grader, and everybody's like, "Look at this! This is like the best thing ever." And I was like, "This is really crass." Because this is back when they were like doing their first like internet shorts. I don't know how like early on in South Park's lifetime this was, but it was.
Oh, I see. There's a jungle minion
I
infestation
mean, I think
that
South
we're
Park
fighting
was
over
just
here.
literally always a television show.
Yeah,
I think if it was on the internet, it was just people uploading clips of it.
maybe I don't know. It's been
I don't
such
think there are
a.
internet shorts of South Park.
I just remember they had like 10-minute episodes or 5-minute episodes or something like that.
Even the pilot is a 20-minute episode like the rest of them.
I have no idea then. I mean, this is like actually verging on 20 years later. So
You might almost be thinking of like Happy Tree Friends or something.
no, it was not Happy Tree Friends.
Happy Tree Friends?
I didn't
What's
learn
that?
about Happy Tree Friends until middle school. We are not going down that rabbit hole.
Go down that rabbit hole. Literally.
No.
Literally go down that rabbit hole.
No.
Film it.
Wait, am I fighting a way to a boss monster?
You need a face cam, and you need to just show her Happy Tree Friends and just record the magic, upload it
I've
to
only
your
seen like
YouTube
2
channel.
episodes.
1 billion subscribers.
I've only seen
Jell
like
reacts to Happy Tree Friends.
I've only seen 2 episodes of Happy Tree Friends, and it was not happy or friendly. I had a friend that I met through our communal distaste for classwork, so we played RuneScape in the middle of class, which was nice.
You were the only 2 students that disliked school.
Well, it was like intro to typing and stuff, and if you take 2 like, you know, internet nerds in late middle school,
event, but now there's another event.
Yeah, fight the leaders wherever they are.
New event, Rock the Casbah. Where'd they go? They showed up for a second, then went away.
It popped up and then poof. They'll show up in a second. They're kind of down in here. There they are.
Ah, they're in the hole. Bandit go in the hole.
But yeah, so he sent me salad fingers and he sent me salad fingers and Happy Tree Friends. And he's like, "Hey, watch these." And after watching them, I'm like, I'm not gonna click on any more links.
Salad fingers.
No, she hasn't seen salad fingers either. And both of which are absolutely like acceptable things.
There needs to be a YouTube series about corrupting Shell.
Oh.
That has been my channel.
You can monetize ruining your fiance.
See, I like her somewhat like not jaded by life in the universe and everything.
Oh, Salad Fingers is so tame too.
It is.
It was like, wow, this is so crazy, and I'm 13.
I think Salad Fingers was more of kind of like an uncomfortable thing when I was, you know, 13.
13. That's like I said. Because as a teenager, like, wow, this is so weird. My parents won't want me seeing this.
Now,
then you watch it as an adult, and it's just like,
I like rusty spoons.
and that's like the whole video.
Wait, I've heard that line before.
That's because I've said it in that tone of voice.
Okay.
I mean, it's one of those things that get quoted a lot, like badger, 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 badger,
Well,
and whatnot, because it's
there
old
was that-
internet, where there was old internet is easy to remember because there was less of it.
Well, I just remember that there was that old Greg and other things.
Well, that people would specifically quote old Greg in college for some reason.
Wasn't he supposed to be a fish woman?
Yeah, old Greg was like some kind of weird,
I've got
creepy.
2 hearts, 3 waypoints. No, 2 hearts, 2 waypoints, and 4 POIs left.
I have 1 more hero point, 2 more hearts, 2 more waypoints, 1 more vista, and 3 points of interest to find.
I'm just gonna warp to that top corner we haven't been to yet, because that's the most
Seems
unexplored
fair.
chunk of map.
I haven't explored the chunk of map you guys have been exploring all this time.
I'm gonna warp to
Yay.
Zind or whatever in the bottom corner and go north from there because I have an unexplored POI north of there, and then further north will take me to the place. There's also a Kill Nightmare Spellbinders thing, but I kind of don't want to do any more random events along the way, and just finish.
You just want to get this done. Yeah.
We've been
Yep.
we're 3.5 hours in. I'm ready to just grab the last things. Oh, there's a Vista right here. It wasn't on my map yet because I haven't talked to a scout nearby, but there's a Vista right here if you're missing one. Oh, I have it already. Never mind. Never mind.
That was a trip.
Ah.
Yeah, missing.
So
What am I
I
missing?
made the mistake of thinking that if you saw a Vista, like the physical Vista location, like the floating scroll with the pillar of light, that meant you didn't have it.
Oh,
So I
no, you
spotted it
can,
on the
you
horizon.
can see
I'm
them
like,
again.
oh, new thing. But no, not new thing. Only disappointment. Chat just used the word chicknado.
So I went through a portal to get a waypoint that we'll be getting to later. And they're like, we'll just wait for him. And I like teleported away to go to that top right heart location.
Yeah.
And so now there's a bunch of guild members just located, waiting for me at the portal. Not quite aware that I've given them the slip.
Talking about Sharknado. Have you seen Sharknado before?
No.
Nope.
Sharknado is so boring. It's an intentionally bad movie, which is the worst kind.
Yeah.
Like bad movies where somebody like really genuinely tried and it all fell apart and it's just a disaster could be so entertaining, like Troll 2. The key to a bad movie being good is that the person who made it has to still think it's a good movie.
Yeah.
And you can just watch their insanity unfold. Like, wow, this was made by a lunatic, and it's so funny because it's just made by a lunatic, and it's baffling.
What's probably just as bad as Sharknado is my father and my brother were trying to watch all of the weird, like the really, really bad movies that you can find on Netflix or Amazon Prime and whatnot. And it was one where, you know, people go to ski resort and sharks come up out of the snow. It was like Sharkalanch or like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably the same branch of stuff, yeah. It's just when it's bad on purpose, it's too stupid. And like it's so low effort, and it never accomplishes being full on crazy the way that it should be. Like you get stuff like The Room because some crazy guy thought that was going to be a good project, and then
the height of cinema.
Yeah.
My first exposure to The Room was actually playing the Newgrounds version of, like, it was like a pixel game that pretty much just summarized the movie, had all the dialogue and everything, except you played
I did not hit her. I did not. Well, hi, Mark. Like, that's just a real scene somebody filmed because they were crazy and thought it was a good scene.
Don't they have, like, a movie parodying The Room coming out? Like, the making of it?
or something.
That's been out for a long time, I think. No. I'm thinking of Troll 2. There's a documentary called Best Worst Film that's the making of Troll 2. And just shows that like the director's just completely crazy.
Yeah, the
'cause,
disaster
like,
artist.
He thinks it's an amazing movie. But like the entire cast was people that weren't actors, and that was the only movie they've ever been in, even now for the most part. And like they were trying to get to a movie that was directed by a person who didn't speak English, like so it's like a nightmare. And they would get scripts that didn't make sense, and they just had to make up new lines from scratch. And that's why Troll 2 is filled with just gibberish that doesn't fit together at all. Is because the movie was written by somebody who doesn't speak English, and so they would just have to invent lines that made more sense than whatever was on the script.
Did you ever hear about, I think it's called Ghost Stories or something, it's an anime, where the scripts literally are like, they make no sense. They make negative sense almost.
Negative sense.
So
it makes
like,
so little sense that other stuff stops making sense.
Yeah, like
if you watch this movie, you'll stop understanding Inception.
Oh, we should, goddamn. I wonder if we could actually watch Ghost Stories and not have to worry about copyright infringement, because it's like bananas. I don't even know if anyone cares about keeping copyright over that game.
And what's Ghost Stories?
Or not game, anime. You know what? We can watch it on YouTube after my stream tonight.
Wait, it's publicly available there?
Yeah, sure. I think it literally is one of those that whomever published it wants so little to do with Ghost Stories that I don't actually think they give a shit about like whether or not anybody shares it at this point. Like, it will be like, okay, did you ever see
you still wouldn't want to risk your channel by just uploading
absolutely not.
video content to it.
No.
Did you ever see the pork chop sandwiches like PSAs and like how nonsense those were?
I don't think I have any idea what we're talking about.
Okay, so pork chop sandwiches is a they like dubbed over the old G.I. Joe.
Oh. I think I've heard about G.I. Joe parody dubs.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think I've seen them though.
How is that no different than the whatever's abridged series? Like, you know,
Yeah,
blank
kind
abridged.
of.
Might not be. Oh, there's an event here.
Yep.
Prevent script from approaching poisonous traps.
Oh, you guys
Is
are
anyone
all
else
the way.
even here? I actually didn't pay attention.
I am here.
I was
problem-
just in the next corner.
The problem is there are so few waypoints along that side of the map that I'm gonna have to run
Yeah,
up to you
I
guys.
had to go north from the bottom right.
Yep, I'm gonna have to do that too.
Anyone see them?
Die, wildlife. I hate you because you exist, and if I hit you, you turn red. Makes you a valid target,
What am I
apparently.
missing here?
It's funny how the little tab on the left side showing conversation and stuff, it's just completely in red with your inventory is full, your inventory is full, your inventory is full, your inventory is full.
Oh, I don't have that.
Forever.
I don't have that.
Well, good. You must have gotten larger bags, right? I either need to get them off of a higher level character, or I
You
need
just have to complain more, and Wander's friends will just send them to you.
That or I should actually level up my my Norn Necromancer's tailoring, because she's supposed to be a tailor. You can actually craft your own bags.
That if you just complain about stuff, the problems gets fixed. I dealt with my internet being down all day at one point, and the moment I complained about it on Twitter, my internet was back up. And then I complained about how when I went out for walks, it was like 90 to 100 degrees outside, and it was horrible and miserable. And then the moment I freaking say that, the next day I go out and it's 70 degrees. I'm like, this is perfect. I have to use this power wisely. Oh, there's an event over here.
It always made me wonder,
You're dead.
you know, when we were discussing superpowers and stuff, this is probably a really, really, really dangerous one, but someone that can just wish whatever they want into existence, or to like change things in the world. Because couldn't someone not think a wish through, and then they're like stuck with terrible
that's the entire
repercussions?
premise of Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents did that? Oh, right, because
There's an entire
you just
show about a kid that has Fairly Odd Parents, and he wishes for things, and every single time it goes wrong.
But his things were not like very serious, though.
They were often very serious.
Yeah.
Well, they became serious because it was something that he thought would be fun
Because
and
he would make a sweeping
beneficial.
statement, and there would be horrible consequences literally every time.
That was pretty much the loop. It was
Yep.
actually fairly charming and not
Yeah,
terrible.
it was.
Oh yeah, I really liked that series. I only saw about.
It's Missouri in there. You ain't never been to Missouri.
So, Fairly Odd Parents is the only Nickelodeon product I did not hate working on.
Groot. Oh, never mind.
Like all the other ones, I was.
I thought you were
pretty-
bad-mouthing the existence of all of the shows as opposed to working on them.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh wait, I can't remember what network the show is I'm thinking of. What network is Courage the Cowardly Dog the best cartoon ever?
That was Cartoon Network.
Oh well, then never mind.
Yeah. We almost got a
What was that, Ed and Eddie?
Ed and Eddie was also Cartoon Network, I believe.
Wow, there's not a lot of Nickelodeon.
There
They really
there
have
was.
SpongeBob.
It's just probably not the shit that you really care about.
Which one was Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
Cartoon Network.
Wow. At least you had Jimmy Neutron,
Maybe?
I think. Did you have Jimmy Neutron? Was that?
I don't know.
Was that
Oh, yes.
Nickelodeon?
Yes, we did. I absolutely had to make a Jimmy Neutron game.
Don't come back.
Where's that last point of interest?
I can still watch Courage the Cowardly Dog now. It's really good. It's really fucked up. It's a really like dark, horrible, creepy show, even though it's like a 90s cartoon or 2000s cartoon or whatever.
What's weird for me, I'm trying to
Oh, there it
remember weird cartoons from back in the day, and
Ren and Stimpy.
yeah, that's actually the one I was thinking of that I had seen a couple episodes of, but knew was probably inappropriate. Was it actually? Because it had the same style as SpongeBob sometimes, where it zooms in on like a grotesque part.
Hyper realistic painting of
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, usually butts
Yeah.
or
Because SpongeBob
boogers.
was super. Yeah, SpongeBob and
Influenced.
Courage were both clearly inspired on some level by Ren and Stimpy.
So, I guess the only other product of Nickelodeon's that I didn't hate as a result of my job, but I definitely liked less, was Avatar. Because...
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that is Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Like, the Power Rangers and the Avatar stuff they actually cared about and had a budget for. Pretty much anything that was, like, dedicated to young teens as opposed to, like, children, they actually had, like, money dedicated to making decent games. Which was nice. But they were usually budget for... By the way, here's, like, a really popular game on Steam. Ape the shit out of it.
I think the earlier comment about Chickenado was, like, a boss.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
game.
Oh, there is a boss in this game that's a Chickenado. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Carl?
I vaguely remember.
It's in a later area, I think.